All right, so I wanted to do a recap before I even leave the market because I am low key tickled pink. And the reason why I say I'm low key tickled pink right now is because after I had got off the live with you guys, I was gonna start the next video, right? Because I was going to show you guys how to create the S clips, which I will do later once I get to the shop. So that'll be the next video. But I feel like I had to do a recap right now because it was just on my mind, and I'm sitting here chuckling to myself because it is super crazy how whenever I try to go live at the market, before I even press that button, it'd be quiet. It'd be a time where I can sit here and vibe out, talk to you guys, and actually have like a proper intro. 10 out of 10 when I have my market days, I just jump on live and I never do the intro. I usually do like the outro, or I'll talk kind of throughout the live depending on what's going on. So today, when I was going to do the next live video for you guys for the S clips, this one particular individual came back and was like over talking me to the point that I didn't even bother going live. And I'm just like, that is very rude, and I don't like it when people don't read the room. Grand jewelers, I don't care if you walk into any type of business establishment. When you're standing there just talking to the owner or the business individual who is clearly busy setting up, breaking down, or whatever the case is, it's it's courteous to like check in and, hey, are you busy? Or if you see me streaming and I'm setting up the camera, or you see I'm live and stuff like that, it's very overwhelming sometimes for me to try and still be cordial with you guys and speak and handle business, and then to kind of tell this individual like, hey, and it's only one person I'm talking about. It's only one person. I don't even know. I can't even throw a name out to you to give you the name, but it's okay. I try to speak neutrally when I get on here because I know everybody can see the streams, but it's just the point of sometimes it's very tedious when you have a lot of customers that are coming up to you and you're trying to handle business, speak to everybody one by one, give everybody the time that they need, and still try to handle business effectively. And then you just have this one regular that comes to the market and they just want to talk. Like, I'm not Oprah. As nice and cordial as I am, I can't help everybody. Do you see what I'm saying? I love helping people, especially when I come here. You know, I feel like as a jewelry designer, I do help people in the mental health aspect because obviously, you know, when you buy stuff, you feel good. Or I have a lot of people that come to me and they ask a lot of questions as far as maybe, you know, I get a lot of questions regardless of it's, you know, weight speeds, how to design jewelry, how to repair stuff. People might just have other questions just debating on what it is. So I try my best to try and help everybody to my best of my abilities. If I don't know, then I'm gonna tell you that I don't know. Um, Today was a really good day today at the market, and I was actually surprised because the vibe was very low key today. But I think I did just as good I did today on a Thursday and as I did on a Tuesday. And like I always tell you guys, Tuesdays are very low key. I call Tuesdays here at the market introvert Tuesdays. Tuesdays are when people come and maybe it's a lot of like rehab people, a lot of people that might be disabled. You got people with their babies learning how to walk. You got a lot of elderly people that don't want to get pushed over because it's too busy on Saturdays. So on Tuesdays, you kind of get a lot of different kind of people. And I think it's pretty dope though because here's my thing, and this is just as me. I kind of figured that on Tuesdays, since there don't really be a lot of people like that, you know, I would only bring half of a setup. No, I actually started bringing the whole setup outside on Tuesdays and Thursdays now, is because I have people that only come on Tuesdays and they don't come the rest of the week. I got people that come on Thursdays, they don't come the rest of the week. Saturday, you already know it'd be about 50, 11,000 people here and about 300 plus vendors. So Saturdays is super busy. You get over 2, 3, 4,000 people. Um, walking around. I don't know. You guys totally just missed it, I think. But I don't. If you guys just saw a tractor go by, was nobody in the tractor? It almost hit my car. You know I'd have been suing. Okay. Hi Neil, how are you? Welcome in. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it. Where is it? Oh, wrong way. Okay, yeah. So that tractor right there almost hit my truck. Do you see how close it is to my vehicle? Like, Brody, that's crazy work. But anyways, see, this is what I'm talking about. People don't be paying attention when they're working. You got all kinds of dangerous stuff going on right now. We got forklifts, 18 wheelers. You got all kinds of people around here zooming around on tractors that are intoxicated. You got people around here, like, bro, you got people not paying attention and looking down when they're walking. I don't know why people look at their feet when they're walking. That's very dangerous. Whether you're here at the market or just walking around the world, period, you're supposed to be looking up so you're aware of your surroundings. Um, Granted, with me seeing that, I didn't see the tractor that almost hit my car, but that would have been an issue. I'm glad that the person came and stopped the tractor, because that would have been a whole problem. So that part. Sebastian, can I be a mod? Sure, you could be a mod. I don't know how. I think I pressed on your name or something like that. I don't actually, I don't have any mods for here. But yeah, Sebastian, you definitely could. Let me click on your name and see if that's how that works. Oh, okay. Add as a moderator. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Can review and remove shit. Okay. All right, there you go. All right, there you go. Yes, I just turned you into a mod. Oh yeah, I don't look. You're my first moderator for this channel. I don't have any moderators. Well, now I do. But nice to meet you, Sebastian. Okay. So what was I talking about? I talk fast a lot because my brain moves faster than my mouth does, and I be trying my best not to forget what I was talking about. We were talking about the tractor that almost hit my car. We're talking about people paying attention and being cordial. I had to do a recap for Thursday because I be in my head just thinking about this stuff, and I don't get to press the live button a lot because I have this issue where I want everything to look perfect, and that's not how the world works. You dig? So that part. But absolutely, yeah, you're welcome, Sebastian. Um, what else was I gonna say? Okay, yeah, today was a vibe. Oh, listen here. School hasn't started yet for all schools up here in Rochester, New York, but soon, I believe within like next week, they will be. And that's when Tuesdays and Thursdays are actually gonna be lit. You would be surprised at how during the summertime, Tuesdays and Thursdays are really casual, and it's more like it's a surprise. You get it how you live. They never send us emails or itineraries if field trips are coming, and they know obviously if these people are coming or not. They never tell us. They never tell us if the mayor's going to be here. They don't tell us if there's going to be corporations coming, and I kind of feel like they should do that, but they're not going to do it. You see what I'm saying? I feel like there's so much more advertising and aspiration they can put here into the market because they want people to come, but they don't advertise. How do you expect people to come somewhere where they don't know where to go to? Or how do you expect people to come to something that you don't advertise? You see what I'm saying? I kind of feel like that I kind of feel like I'm the youngest vendor here. I think I'm the youngest vendor here, and I'm the only one that streams. I'm the only one that's sitting here saying, hey, come to the public market and stuff like that. Do I get paid for that? No, but that's how I get my clientele and customers that come up here, you know? Even on days that I don't advertise, I think I've been up here so long that people just come and they just like, okay, where is she? I've been up here at the Rochester Public Market for 3 years now, and I've had a contract like probably my second month in working up here, and I believe that I'm the only beaded jewelry designer here at the market that's here consistently. Heavy on the word consistent. You have a lot of nomadic vendors, which means you got vendors that travel wherever, whatever state, whatever town, whatever zip code, as long as they got a vendor's market. That's how they live, which is, I think is pretty dope because you still get to travel. You get hourly freedom to do as you please, and you still handle bills and business because guess what? Everybody in the world, or at least everybody in the U.S., y'all bills is due on the 1st or the 15th. You see what I'm saying? I don't care what language you speak, what state you live in, or how whatever your lifestyle is. The bills are still billing. Okay. I did meet a lot of interesting new people today, and it's always a vibe. It's always a vibe. I love meeting people, especially when it's an international situation. Today we were actually talking about, like, and this was amongst other vendors and stuff. Today we were actually talking about how a lot of people from South America came up here to, to the U.S. And it was actually an interesting conversation because I was like, yo, you know what? As crazy as this sounds, I feel like that all those folks that had to travel from Panama and all that and come way up here and they were walking, that was a new age Trail of Tears. I said it. I did. Um, Working up here at the market, you meet a lot of different people from around the world, so your knowledge of different cultures gets heightened. And I think that's always like I'm a kind of person that likes to learn. I like to learn about people, places, things, cultures, and all that type of stuff. I kind of feel like as a human, the more you know, the better you can navigate in life. You see what I'm saying? No matter what you're doing, whether if you travel or not. Just even working here, you see what I'm saying? Working here, I work with people from the Netherlands, Turkey, Chile, Guatemala, places I've never even heard of that I can't even pronounce. You see what I'm saying? I meet all kinds of people, and it's really fire though because like you learn about a lot of different cultures. I would say due to TikTok and RedNote app, you learn a lot more about different cultures, and you can actually see how people are really living. I actually think, you know what? I don't really care what nobody else happens to think of it, but me personally, I think it's really fire that other people travel here to the U.S. They travel so much like it's regular to them, but then looking at us like, yo, why don't you guys travel outside the country? Why don't you guys go nowhere? A lot of people have never even made it off their block. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people haven't gone out of their zip code. And for people that have visas or whatever, and they're like, yeah, I went to England, I went to France, I came to America, I worked in the U.S. for the summer, sent the money back to my family. We doing better now. I think that's smart. I ain't gonna hold you. I think that's very smart. I think that's a very smart situation that these people of all sorts are doing because they're finding another way to still live. I kind of feel like some people here in the U.S. might take heed to how other people are living. You see what I'm saying? They might be able to do better with their living and stuff like that. But you know, that's neither here nor there. That's just what I'd be sitting here thinking. Um, I will be out here at the Rochester Public Market on Saturday. I will be here at 6 a.m. This is new to me because you guys know I normally show up and been posting for the last 3 years that I come out here at 8:30 to 3. But we've got new management now. Got to be out here at 6 a.m., which is fine. Last week I did have a temper tantrum. Because, you know, when you get used to doing what you want to do or you get used to your rotation and stuff like that, it's a different situation. So obviously I'm not upset. But it was more like 6 a.m., you guys. When you own your own business and you're making, creating, advertising, different events. I've been doing events back to back to back. When I say sleep, sleep where? I sleep when I die. You see what I'm saying? And I say it like that because you're busy. Even listen, even when I do go to sleep, you guys, I go to sleep thinking of how could I improve my business, or okay, the next season that is coming soon, let me get ready for it. Or I'm a forward thinker. I'm already thinking about Christmas. I'm already thinking about what different merchandise that people would like to buy as gifts for their loved ones and whatnot. And I'll be working and getting that started like next week. In the last video, I already told you guys the crazy long to-do list that I have to get through before I even get to the winter to-do list, you know? So this week will be very tedious for me. I will try my best to be on as much as possible this week, but we will see. One thing also is, like I always tell you guys with my lives, sometimes it will be an ASMR live where I might be in a shop, the music is on and we're creating. Or I'm pretty sure one of these lives this week might be in real life rearranging the shop. I I try to get on live more now, even when it's not just me sitting there creating. I like to do more in-depth lives where you guys can more see a little bit more into my life, you know. I do work a lot. The mom life situation obviously is there. Sometimes I do beating at the beach. I did a couple lives at the beach already with you guys and stuff like that. I do also have a lot of new videos in the video section, you guys, too. I don't, even if I don't go live, I will post a video. Even it might be a hyperlapse of me sitting there creating or whatever the case is. Or I haven't done any voiceovers yet, but I'm learning how to do all this editing situation for YouTube. YouTube Studio is a new ordeal for me. I don't know how to work it. How people are having really cool intros and doing all this other stuff, I haven't figured out how to do that yet. When I learn how to, or get in contact with someone who knows how to do that whole YouTube editing stuff, that'd be a great come up because I think that'll improve the videos and whatnot that I have. On another note, I also like how I do my videos because it's raw. Nothing's edited. If something happens, it happens. You see what I'm saying? And that's just life. Everything can't be perfect. Now you can't even see it, but that man got a little boy on that tractor. You see that? Look at that. He's only like 10. Now y'all know that's hella dangerous. That is so illegal. Like, told you, people around here do what they want. People around here do what they want. That little boy is not supposed to be hanging off the side of that tractor like that. A forklift. Because here's my thing. What happens if say that forklift flips over or something happens to it? Now that little boy about to go flying off of it, and he's not even on the inside of the tractor. Like, he's supposed to be 18 and older to be able to use a tractor anyways. But, you know, like I said, people do what they want. People do what they want to do. But anyways, on that note, though, you guys, I will be live later today in the shop. I wanted to do a recap because I felt bad because I wanted to go live earlier, but it was just crazy because as soon as I was about to press the button, that one person. Okay, it's back. Okay, it just did a little gap thing. But yeah, tap the screen though if you can still hear me or if you can still see me. I'm still smirking because I tried my best to be very cordial. You know, I don't like being rude to people and all of that. But here's my thing. Everybody, if you're watching this, you're telling somebody BS and they just in your face for no reason or much energy and time for no reason to what that means to do. That kind of situation with an individual. Like, what do you want? What do you want that makes sense? Because at this point right now, I feel like this individual has to figure out what my schedule is and all that type of stuff. That makes sense. I'm very significant. I come to market when things are I know that the malls are no longer a thing, but coming to market and trying to get girls numbers or whatever you want to call it, so that is why it's not just video. But I still don't realize that individual like that is just over talking their own voice. And so I talk a lot. If you talk really mean, and you're mean, but especially when you come on up, if I think less than a conversation, I love having constructive conversation, so but if it's not nothing on me, you know, that right there is why I need to take you to get it in life. In the restaurant, sometimes you got ladies, you need to see that like a good time. I don't know. It's a video. Some people say they can do it, don't have to do it. You do say they can go. They're not like any kind of thing. So that was very always a good feel. If you are a person who has any idea, that's what I would say. Like, there's how I would like to do. I always tell people, if I don't accept, I was never one for a little AI situation. But that's it. Yeah, it's very helpful. They literally will help you with your business card, information you're looking for, things like when you your account, when you check your everything for your business card, they will help. I'm not a gatekeeper when it comes to I am a business owner. I've never been the type to be a gatekeeper when it comes to information. I always try to help people. If your business is just a business they go say, say, I'm going to say this, or you know, or like, whatever you are, anytime you go, don't accept the things that you are where are you okay, there we go. I don't know why it cannot be heard. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh my gosh. Can you guys hear me? I hope my hand wasn't over the microphone. That's crazy work if it was. I'm gonna have to go get another set of headphones, you guys, because the headphones I had before are like not good for streaming anymore. They're good for listening to music, and that's literally it. Dang, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was encouraging people that wherever you are and you see this video, download ChatGPT and get your clientele up. Even if you don't want to be in front of people, you can always stream online and not have the camera pointed towards you and still get your merchandise sold and get more customers, you know? So, once again, what is that? Oh, that's my daughter calling. Hold on. Hello? Okay, I'm about to fix her iPhone because I don't know why she just tried to call me and it's not working. Yeah, for some, look, I have an iPhone too, and I don't know how to work it. Make me sound old as hell. But anyways, yeah, I got an iPhone, and I don't know how to work. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up because the connection right now keeps getting all crazy or whatever the case is. So anyways, long story short, if you own your own business or you're deciding to go into business, do it. Your people and your clan, your group will find you. It's totally worth it. For the people that don't want to be seen or are like have anxiety issues, you can still turn the cameras out of the way and still do your thing and get more clientele. Wherever you are watching this video, I'm pretty sure there's vendor markets and markets in your zip code. Download ChatGPT and ask them where your local situations is and jump in there. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna find your people, or your people are gonna find you. With that being said, I will catch you guys later today. I'm going to end this live, and we will speak. We will speak soon. Okay. I definitely enjoy speaking to you guys. Okay, and I'll catch you guys later. Ooh, my husband. That was air. Oh my god. But anyways, I'm gonna catch you guys later. That was so crazy work, and that's embarrassing. I'm looking around because their vendor is still moving around these forklifts and stuff, and I don't want to back up at anybody, so I'm kind of waiting for them to get out the way with these blowers and stuff. So I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day.